everyone.
Captain America Civil War had everybody in it. Well, almost everybody. There was no Hulk, no Thor, not even Pepper Potts. They killed Quicksilver so they didn't have to pay him. But they did have everybody else, including the additions of Black Panther and Spider-Man. This movie had a budget of more than $250 million, but managed to rake in more than $1.1 billion at the box office. Yes, you heard me correctly, $1.1 billion. Plus, with a rating of 8.1 on IMDb, it's safe to say that Captain America Civil War was a huge success. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Movie Mistakes. And today I am going to show you 10 goofs I found in Captain America Civil War. And as usual, we gotta give out a spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie yet. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, thanks for stopping by. You will see continuation errors, things that move, and props disappear and reappear. So without further delay, let's do this!
Alright, I've run out of patience.
So for mistake number 1, we get the shot of some sort of dark lab as they unveil the Winter Soldier. But check out his right arm. Do you see some sort of black sleeve on there? Yeah? Me too. But in the very next scene, after he's drug out of the chamber, he's strapped into a chair, but notice his right arm no longer has that sleeve on it. Did they take it off of him? And if so, why would they do that? So in the scene after the Winter Soldier has been brainwashed, we see him drive up next to a car and throw some sort of grenade in the window, causing the car to crash. But take note, as he turns the bike around, he is several feet away from the car. But as the camera changes angles, you'll notice that he is a lot closer to the car than he was in the previous shot.
Hours of surgery, triple bypass.
In this scene, the Secretary of State is addressing the Avengers. He's telling them that they need to work for the governments of the world or don't work at all. At least that's what I gathered from it. But check out Tony Stark's left hand. Do you see anything on it? Neither do I.
The world owes the Avengers an unpayable debt. You have fought for us.
But again, as the camera changes angles, we get a shot of Tony from a distance. What's that shiny thing on his ring finger? Is he married? And if so, is it the Pepper Potts maybe?
Protected us, risked your lives. While a great many people see you as heroes, no longer tolerate.
For movie mistake number 4, we all know that Wanda has the ability to move things with her mind. So, can you guess what's going to happen to this coffee mug that's sitting in front of her?
The Sokovia Accords.
If you guessed that it would move suddenly to the left, you'd be absolutely right.
Approved by 117 countries.
In this next scene, we see Zemo break into a guy's home, knock him unconscious, and puts one huge hole in the guy's wall. I sure hope he's gonna pay for that. Well, I guess I stand corrected, because as the camera zooms in, there is now a smaller hole next to the bigger hole in the wall. During one of the most exciting scenes in the movie, Bucky is attempting to escape his department. And in doing so, watch the position of his hands as he picks up a center block to hit someone over the head with it. But just a moment later, as we pause the camera, you can see that he's now holding the center block in the center. This movie mistake was pointed out to me by one of our loyal fans. So as Bucky jumps out of the window, notice the sun is shining bright on the rooftop. There's no shadow. But once he's done rolling, picks up the backpack and begins to run away, you'll notice there is now a shadow coming from the building. In our next goof, we get to see Bucky and the Black Panther duke it out for the first time. But as the Black Panther swings and misses Bucky, he puts claw marks into this metal box. But I guess unknown to most moviegoers, metal boxes have healing power? Where'd the claw marks go?
Do you really want to punch your way out of this one?
So number 9 is probably the most famous of all the movie mistakes. If you're a fan of finding things wrong or were just paying attention during the trailers, you've probably seen this one. So Spider-Man shoots his web onto Captain America's shield just before he ties his hands up. But when Spider-Man lands, revealing himself, take a good look at the shield. There is no residue from his webbing on the shield whatsoever.
Nice job, kid.
Thanks.
Found it. The Quinjet's in Hangar 5.
So for our last and final mistake, we get a shot of Hawkeye shooting his arrow, freeing Captain America just before they're about to fight.
All right, Lang.
Hey guys,
Oh, what the hell was that?
I believe this is yours, Captain America.
But just as Ant-Man recovers Captain America's shield, you'll notice that Captain America's hands no longer have webbing on them. So how come the webbing just like disappears all of a sudden? I don't get it.
Oh, great. All right, there's 2 on the parking deck. One of them's Max Muff. I'm gonna grab her.
Hey buddy, I think we lost this.
So for the release of Captain America Civil War, we thought we'd hit you guys with a bonus. And yep, you probably could have guessed it, again with the webbing. Notice that Spider-Man shoots Falcon in the back with it. But as Falcon crashes through a cell phone booth, you'll notice that the webbing on his back is now gone again.
Those wings carbon fiber?
So were there any mistakes that you found in Captain America Civil War? If so, let us know in the comment section below by putting #moviemistakes. But if you didn't find any mistakes and there's a movie that you want us to do, put it in the comment section below also, but do #do. And if you haven't joined our Movie Mistakes family, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button now. And we just want to say thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next week.